Hey there, Julie. Hey, Teresa. Hi, Christy. How is everybody tonight? I hope good. Hi, honey. So, have any of you guys started any seedlings yet? Or I should say, planted any seeds? Hey, Susan. Cute, Christy. I tried my best to get him here tonight, but it didn't work. He had other things on his mind. No, my garden is growing white, fluffy snow. Yeah, I still need to look and find out when our last frost date is. These are not until May 5th. Wow. So no seed starting here yet. Wow, yours too, Teresa? That's a long ways off. That's crazy. I thought you guys had a bigger yeah, he's working on our rifles, trying to get them all situated. Oh, I keep getting pain behind my eyes. Our temps are like a roller coaster. Yes, ours too. I swear, I think it was 78 today. You look here. Well, it says 75, but I could swear it was 78. And it's been down in the 30s. I'm like, what in the world is going on? Oh, you haven't got any white stuff, but you got sleet, right, Teresa? About the same in South Kansas. Hey, Julie Cook, how are you? We have a white stuff. Our last frost date is April 12th.
Don't know who that is, so and I couldn't understand them, so I removed them. Oh my, it snowed and blowed all day and still coming down. It's fine. Wow. My daffodils have started to bloom. Mine too, Christy. Hey, Glenn. We need moisture very, very much. Wow. Hello, Adams Eden Farm. How are you today? That is, oh my gosh, is that Amanda? No, Melanie. Is it Amanda or Melanie? I get names mixed up sometimes. My brain don't always work. Those usually are nasty videos. I made a mistake of looking once. Oh, oh, the one that I deleted. Melanie, Melanie. I'm sorry if I forget your names. I'm so bad. Guess what though? I did a video today. I started doing something. I don't know how it'll work, but I watched a video this young lady did on dollarweed. Have you guys ever heard of dollarweed? Well, we have it here everywhere. And I did not know it was edible. So I actually picked some today, some small ones, and I cooked them with my lunch, and I put them in a video I'm putting together, and it is supposed to help you with brain function, help you with memory. So I'm praying that I can get some help with my memory because my memory stinks. Yeah, isn't it crazy that it's edible? I mean, the things that I have grown up with all my life, pulling weeds and pulling weeds and pulling weeds, and they don't stop. And here they are, edible and very good for you. It freaks me out. Not since the 70s. I need to I need a sack full. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know how many I'm supposed to take. I need to do some more research on it, but I enjoyed the taste of it. I tasted one raw and I enjoyed the taste of it, and I really didn't I didn't how do I say this? I didn't really even know that they were in the meal. So I think I need more of them to be able to taste them in the meal. Cuz what I did was I made up my own little something something because I didn't have any teriyaki. I uh, fried up some chicken tender, um, broccoli, carrots, and then I put that, that plush wine vinaigrette that I drink. I drink that I eat. Yeah, I pretty much drink it because I do love it. I drown my stuff in it. But I wish I had taken the water or let the water evaporate before I put the vinaigrette in there. And then I put honey on top of that. And it was delicious. I may do it again. here I am telling you about the whole video, ain't I? That's true. That's true. One person's weed is another person's flower. I started learning about the weeds one time after the lawnmower broke. Got some looks from neighbors picking weeds. I can imagine. Um, it's so funny, and I'm obsessed. I gotta say, I'm obsessed with making bread right now. Y'all, I used to make bread all the time when I was really young. In fact, I made it quite often, and then uh, I think I was in my 20s or something. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know how old I was. I, it was before we moved into this house. So I don't know how old I was. Anyways, I bought a bread machine and my son and I used to have we used to have these pizza parties. All five of us would get together and make pizzas, and we'd have um competition with the kids. And me and my son are very, 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 very competitive. And so my son and I would always compete against each other. And then David and the girls would have to taste them and tell us who won. I wish I had paid attention to my grandma. She knew all kinds of weeds, plants, and trees. Oh, David put up the name of the plant that is um like identical, but I don't know how to get that plant. I don't know where it grows. I need to find out. And I don't know how to identify it, but I know how to identify dollarweed. So it's called go to cola. Go to got to cola or something like that. So is the dollarweed, David. Julie, I wish all the time I had learned more from my grandmothers. Yeah. I wish my grandmothers knew about weeds and stuff like that. Hey, Linda. How are you tonight? Linda, I was trying. I don't know if it went through or not. It literally, I went up into the top notification thingy, and I saw where you had written me back on one of the um, about the clips. If in case that message didn't go through, I have to go tomorrow to get well, I don't have to, but I'm going to go tomorrow and pick up some clips for Wilma cuz I'm going to give her some whenever I go up there. She asked me to pick her up some, so and I'm sure that, you know, she won't be able to get any cuz I seen the rack where you were picking them up. I didn't see any left there very much, so I think I seen one or two. I'm not really sure, but there's still a few left in the store in Cocoa Beach. I was supposed to go to Cocoa today and get some, but I forgot to go by there. Oh, David, both of them are. That's not why I'm taking it. It is supposed to help men in their business. My Hey there, Christy, Teresa, and Melanie. Um, my grandfather was the gardener, but my grandma did the canning. Wow. You know, um, mine grew a lot of stuff, and they were really good at growing things, but um, they stuck with certain things. It was like, okay, bell peppers, tomatoes, onions, uh, collards, turnips, mustard greens. They even did corn and they did okra and and beans. Just regular bush beans. I don't remember them doing any string beans or runner beans or anything like that. Excuse me. That was a good one, Christy. One grandpa had a garden and he was meticulous. I can see if my store still has some. I'll be out tomorrow. Well, I know I've got whole you guys only got one store up there that I know of in Thompson. But I've got a store here in Cocoa. I've got a store in Merritt Island. I've got a store Cocoa Beach, one in Cape Canaveral, one in Rockledge, one in Melbourne. I mean, I got a lot of stores I can go to and find them for. That's what I was trying to answer on that was what you had written me back about getting more of them. So if you can't get any more and you want more, let me know and I'll get them for you too. Mine grew so much they ate mostly from their gardens and chickens. Yeah. Um Honestly, I think that my backyard is probably bigger than the backyard that I had when I was a little kid, and I would say half of the backyard was a garden, and it looked huge because there was so much land behind there that was open weeds, you know, um, just open property. Hey, bub. Mm, better not get caught with them. Good evening, Kathy. Hey, Brenda. Sorry I'm late. It's on the phone call. That's all right. I appreciate you coming in, honey. Everybody saying hello. Um, well, I know Brenda ain't starting no seeds either. Is there anybody starting seeds in here other than me and Bub? I'll tell you, I've been having I had a rough day yesterday. The devil was after me big time. I started journaling again. And I've come to the conclusion that's why I was under attack yesterday. um, I don't burn food and I don't undercook food, but I did both of them yesterday and it was really bad and it made me cry. Oh, okay. You better not get caught with them either. No, just teasing. Either way. Susan, are you still getting a lot of code where you're at? A lot of snow. I'm going to start seeds indoors March 1st. Full. Well, that's only a month away, right? You're not going to use your uh, greenhouse, Teresa, for starting seeds, or will it not be warm enough in there? So what I found, let me get them and I'm gonna show you. Y'all know I have had the worst, I mean the worst time uh with stuff. I have been struggling to get something that will work on little on the little I got these from Amazon. And no matter what you do, what you write on with Sharpies, it comes off, right? When you're doing plastic. Look here. It does not come off. Now, I'll tell you what the trick is. Well, I got a white one today, but these are also Sharpies, but they're paint Sharpies. And you get them from the craft section in Wally World, and they're only a couple of dollars. And that's you have to keep jerking it up and down like so, and then push that tip onto something until it bleeds through. This one I have not. Oh, this one's fine. Doggone. I don't know if I wanted a fine one, but oh well. I wanted white because sometimes I need white. Did I show you guys the droppers that I bought? I got some dropper bottles from Amazon and I put some mullein tincture in David's, and it had like a chalk pencil to write on the black paper, but it just didn't do very good. And I thought, I'll get me a white Sharpie too. We still have snow from the last storm. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. So I made all these um, things, and I forgot all about putting them in the buckets. So I've got to go out there tomorrow and put them in the buckets. So while I know what they are, that dollar weed hasn't started working yet. But I can't believe it. I'm just so excited about using this, and I hope that it doesn't have any side effects or anything. I'm going to read more about it, but I thought it tasted pretty good, so I went ahead and tried it. Permanent markers do not work. The sun will bleach them out. Yeah, but where did I put them? These are paint markers. Oh, duh, Catherine, your lap. These are paint markers. I don't know if y'all can read that or not. They're just in the they're in the crafts section, and um they're oil based, and they dry pretty fast. I was really surprised at how, being that they have oil in it, that they dried so fast. But you do have to wait till they're dry before you touch them because it will smear. Yeah, you guys are supposed to be getting some terrible weather, huh? We got a little dusting last night. Christy, my husband, said we should have gotten more, but it was too cold to snow. Wow. No, I didn't know there was a garden marker. I just found these and love them. Fess up, Kathy. Did you touch one? Yes, I did. Why? Did I give it away somehow? We have another band of snow moving through tonight. Wow. You said it like you knew. I did. I did. I touched it so because I wanted to make sure it doesn't wipe off. I smeared it. I'm like, Dad gummit, Kathy, just wait till it dries and then try to swap it off. They have them on Amazon. A lot of times they come with the tags. The garden markers don't oxidize. I'll have to look that up. These are where I got them from, was Amazon, but no markers came with them. But I figured that's not a bad price. Now, I'll be honest with you. I was having trouble with my canning jars too. My canning lids, marking them and them staying on there. And because there's some things I really want to stay forever. And this works really, really good on that. Whoops. Sorry, guys. I'm beating you up here tonight. I gotta put my pillow back underneath there. That's what's wrong. Um, no wonder I love you. I would have done the same thing. I know we're like two peas in a pod, ain't we, girlfriend? I bet those markers will be good since they have oil in them. Yeah. And you know what? Julie, I'm telling you, I used them for a while and I thought I went to use them and it didn't mark. And I'm like, This is crazy. Why isn't it marking? I've only used it once. Well, you have to pump it up again, shake it back and forth. It has like a, I think it's got here. It's got like a ball or something in there, and and then you have to push it and let the paint come back down again. I thought, oh, it's dried up. Why did I buy something that's going to dry up after one time? But it didn't, and I just keep on using it. Oh, wow. I'd like to know too, Brenda, how much snow you got. Yes, the bearing is to mix the paint and oil together. Oh, okay. I guess kind of like a spray can, huh? I just can't get over. Um, Now that stuff that we got. I figured since it's sitting out there that um from that dealership, that wood and stuff is sitting out there. It ain't doing nothing. I put all my seed tray and my seed cups on there, and I'm fixing to take some more out in the morning and put them out there. Probably won't run the wood watering them, but I don't really care. They've been sitting out in the rain anyways. We got more ice than snow last night, but we did get a few inches of snow this morning and more coming in tonight. The roads are horrible here. Exactly. Um, it's been really, really dry here too. Even though we had rain, the air is really, really dry for some reason. Or at least it feels that way. Maybe it's just my allergies, I don't know. I've had to take allergy medicine a couple of times, and in fact, I probably should take it again tonight before I go to bed. Night before, let's see, maybe it was Sunday night. I don't know. No, it was Monday night. I guess my neighbors went somewheres, and I'm telling you, their dog barked all night long. I finally was able to fall asleep around 1 o'clock, and it kept waking me up throughout the night, and I was just like having such a hard time. I have to restrain myself this year on planting. I always want to plant everything. Yeah, I want to plant sunflowers and maybe some corn, stuff like that too. But I want to plant extra for my animals cuz um I just think it would be a great way to help with the feed costs to plant more things like the animals love tomatoes and they love greens and stuff like that. So I'm just going to plant a whole bunch of stuff that I can pick and throw to them all the time too. I used the markers last year, didn't know what I had after the sun hit it. Yeah. Are you talking about the Sharpie markers, Bub? That's what I have. I mean, let me tell you something. A Sharpie marker on these little things, literally the day that you put them, if you water them, the Sharpie will run right off of them. I witnessed that. I was so mad because I worked so hard to put them all, write them all on there, and then they ran right off. I wanted to go to Tennessee, but that area is under ice storm warning, and I'm not going to chance it. Good for you. Julie, us too. We are planting less this year so we can keep up with it better. My neighbor has started barking at night again. Juvenile, my dogs. Oh, I tell you, I don't know. I don't even know what. I don't even know how you deal with that, Christy. These guys just moved in and they've been super quiet. And then all of a sudden, last night, it was like strange. And I've never heard the dog over there until the day before. So I said maybe it's because it's in a new place and it's scared and they left it alone. I don't know. Me too. My eyes are bigger than my planting abilities. Yeah. Christy, do you still have the place in Tennessee? Yes, she does. If I had nowhere to put anything last year, and overplanted really takes its toll on a ground crop. Kathy, will you please put my daughter and the baby on your prayer list? The doctor told them the baby has a hole in his heart. The doctor said it may close up before it's born. Yes, I will, Susan. Um, I had a friend, um, her name was Pam, and she had, let's see, Samson was her second child, and he was born with a hole in his heart, and they did surgery, and it fixed it. They thought they'd have to do surgery again when he was a teenager, but they didn't. They fixed it from birth, and it was really wonderful. And still today, he's grown to be a young man, and he's done really well. Very surprising what they can do with babies nowadays. But I will definitely put in. What's the baby's? Have they named the baby yet? Or what's your daughter's name? I should say. Yeah, when is she due? I'd like to know that too. But my neighbor offered me the use of his off grid cabin so I can work on releasing land and get my tiny house moved, re-clearing land. Wow. Kimber is my daughter's name, and they are waiting on naming the baby until it's born June 9th. Okay. I'm, did I do I have you as a friend on Facebook and seen this maybe? Because it seems like I may have prayed about this on Facebook too. But I will definitely pray for her multiple times. And please keep me posted too. When y'all do ask for prayers, let keep me posted. Um there's a lady Cynthia on on Facebook that I've been praying for um someone that she finally got back with me and said there's no change. Someone was on a vent. The neighbor is a post apocalyptic apocalyptic writer and bought another small house down the road with utilities. Kathy, are you still doing lives on Monday? Actually, not at the present time. Right now, I've been helping a friend that's 99 years old. That's who I burnt the meal for the other day, yesterday, and was crying like a baby. I was so doggone mad at myself. I couldn't see straight. Anyways, um, I just don't do stuff like that. I may give you hot, hot, hot food because it's usually coming right off the stove. David will tell you I don't feed you cold food. But yeah, it is what it is. Um, he's a really nice fella, 99 years old, and believe it or not, I think that he could do what I do, but he would be very, very lonely. I think it's more about for him. It's more about companionship than it is that um, I do the things that I do because he can do. He can cook for himself. He does his evening meal, and he did everything for himself before I started coming over helping him. But we made some changes. I hang out his laundry now instead of putting them through the washer and dryer, and just doing different things the that I enjoy doing and he likes better than the way it's been done. Does that make sense? And keeping the house clean and um the dog's livened up since I've been coming around, and it's just really nice to be appreciated. It's so grown up now, bub, and somebody stole the insides of the electrical box and the wood off the outhouse. Oh my word. How ridiculous. I have been to your place, Christy. Love how it looks. I'm on Facebook with you, but I haven't posted anything about it. We just found out about an hour ago. Okay. then it's somebody else that asked me to pray for their grandchild. I am really, I am ready to leave crazy neighbor. Yeah, I imagine you are. I just don't understand. How are you going to be able to? If you put this stuff together, Christy, are you not worried about somebody stealing it again? Oh, thank you, Melanie. Um, I've literally in those um videos with the manatees in it and stuff where I'm on the dock and looking at the manatees and the fish and stuff like that. That's right behind his house. That's the dock out behind out in the backyard. And it's just really cool, you know? It's different. I like to have a little change. David can tell you if he's still on here that um the same old thing makes it hard for me to, you know, makes it hard for me. I just can't. Now I could do the same old thing around here and enjoy it 100%. Don't get me wrong. But I like to go fishing, I like to go hunting, I like to go kayaking, I like to go. And I like to forage. Um I'm learning so much about it. I'm telling you, between Teresa and Holland showing me his mushrooms, Teresa's showing me all of her wild things and taking me on walks when I'm there, and I just love it. She's Y'all need to encourage her to be more I'm trying to encourage her to be more of a teacher on wild things. If you can help, if I can help, I will, like I did with CG. Hmm, that's awesome. That's sweet, bub. Did you cut your hair? I can't see it. Yes, I did, but it's still very long. And I'll be honest with you guys, it's falling out so deadgum bad. I did a video and of me cutting it, but um I need to cut it again. See the hair? Now watch this. All I have to do is that right there and look at the hair. It just falls out. It just falls out constantly. Now I have to sweep the floor. So I don't know what's going on. I've got a deficiency somewhere, I guess. And that's probably because I had the stinking surgery that I did. I wish I had not listened to them people. Although David's happy that I have it. He'll be the first one to tell you that he's glad that I had it because I'm much healthier. But I was losing a lot of weight on my own, you know? Before I had so much hair, I couldn't put a rubber band, one of these tie things. I couldn't put it 2 times. I can actually put it a third time now. Is that crazy or what? That's how much hair I've lost. Let's see. I would be next door until I move onto the land. Bought bought some fencing for the dogs last time I was up but left it with Andy until I can put it up. It looks so healthy. Yeah, it does look healthy, but you know, and I've lost my hair before. I have been really, really thin. You can see how thin it is. It's like stuck to my head. I usually had, you know, a thickness to it. But it is what it is. It'll come back. If it doesn't, that's what it's meant to be because I do have headaches and it's probably the weight, even though I had more headaches when my hair was short. Thank you. Thank you. When we get old, our hair thins, Kathy. Um, it does, Teresa, but mine is because of the stomach surgery. I don't get enough vitamins and nutrients in my food. And to be honest with you, I did find chewables that I could take that didn't upset my stomach, but I just don't like taking medicine. I don't like taking nothing too much. So I forget. I just forget all about it. I've been losing more hair. Good thing we started out with the thick hair. Yep, true. And people say to me whenever I have my hair down and fixed, they'll say to me, "You've been losing hair." I had a doctor try to tell me that I wasn't losing hair. I looked at him, I said, "I'm a hairdresser. And I do happen to know how much hair I have. And I do happen to know that I'm losing it." And I had to show him a bald spot for him to even believe me because I have so much hair. You're you're rotten, bub. Oh my goodness gracious. No, he couldn't resist it. He, so the one thing that really scares me about helping my friend out, I guess I could say his name, Walt. Anyways, helping Walt out is the scary thing about it is with all this sickness and stuff going around, I have not been going to church because I don't want to be in the public. I mean, I have to go to the store and stuff like that, but I don't want to go into the church and the church is like have so many people in it that's been sick and I just don't want to bring him anything and make him sick and something happen to him. That would just break my heart. I could resist, but I won't. Yeah, that's all right. You're rotten. Oh my goodness. So, I have been getting about 6 or 7 eggs a day. I got 3 today. Is that weird or what? It gets warm today and they give me less eggs. What's up with that? David and I are going I we got some hardware cloth to make some shrimp traps. So we are going to be going shrimping soon. We've got to get the traps made and some way of putting our names and address and all that kind of stuff on them. You have to like put a rope on them and tie that to them so they know that they're yours. I was scared about bringing something to Cindy. She was so sick. She didn't need that. Yep, exactly. Oh, I know. And fresh shrimp, Teresa. Oh my gosh, girlfriend. And last year, when my son gave me some, I went ahead and breaded them and froze them and was able to eat them already. Cook them and them already be ready to cook. Okay, I'll be glad to put one up. Um, maybe I'll make a video while we're making the traps too. That'd be cool. Yeah, I love shrimp and I love it cooked all kind of ways. Now, I'll tell you something. It took me a few years. I mean, I did taste it a couple times, but a few years after I got sick, I was out on the you guys know, I go on cruises and stuff like that in the past, and um I really enjoy that kind of stuff. And um my my friend and boss at the time, her name was Leanne. Her and her husband Bill were getting married, and so I went on a cruise with them, and so did a whole bunch of other people with us, family, and uh, think another couple of friends. I'm not sure. Anyways, a whole bunch of us went on the cruise with them for their wedding, and we had a blast. But the first night I was on the cruise, I got sicker than a dog because they had a sit down. I get seasick, and they had a sit down dinner, and they had lobster, and I love lobster, but the smell of that and me already being seasick, it was bad. So I had to get I don't remember what why, because I had already put the patch on behind my. I have to wear patches when I go on that stuff so that I can actually function. And I still feel a little bit nauseous when I'm doing that. Now I can go in the river in a boat, and I can go kayaking. Don't bother me a bit. But when the boats start getting bigger, I start getting sicker. I'm thinking about getting some mullet and stuff like that, and um harvesting it for my garden. I was thinking about if I got some mullet and I could find some way of blending it up, I could literally put it down in the ground and then grow on top of it. That's why you will never find me aboard a ship. No way. Julie, I'm telling you, I enjoy going on cruises. I like um I like the atmosphere. I like to be able to go to sit down meals and it all be included. And I like to just I'm a people watcher. Um I'm not into the nightlife or anything like that on the cruises. Um the let's see the last cruise I was on, it was before my daughter Linda passed away, and I took her. and my daughter Becky and my daughter Ashley um, on a cruise, just us girls, and we had a blast. It was so much fun. I will never, never forget it. Uh, I never get seasick when I was younger, but started later in life. Yeah, it's been cold and I'm getting more is eggs than now. I'm getting more eggs than now. Wow. I went on a cruise 20 years ago to the Bahamas. It was fun. Yeah, that's where we went. I want to go. I want to go to um, Grand Turk Islands or whatever it's called. The other there's a couple of different thingies, but right now with all this sickness going around, I am not getting on a boat and be stuck with a bunch of people that are sick. Just not going to happen. Would be fun if it weren't for endless motion. Yeah. Kathy, are you sure you don't live in heaven? Kathy, you have trees that grow chocolate fruit, all kinds of fruit trees, and seafood. Yeah, for sure. In fact, my son just gave me some fish, and I haven't cooked that. I think I will cook that if David comes up tomorrow. I think I'll cook some fish. That's a good idea. Um, he also gave me some um venison ribs that I want to cook too. If I did do one, it would be an Alaskan cruise. Oh, that would just absolutely, that would be my bucket list. That would be on my, that's, Alaska is on my bucket list. Now, I'm not going to say that I want to go on a cruise in Alaska, but I would love to go to Alaska and go hunting and fishing and just be one with all the wildlife, and I just absolutely, I've always wanted to live in Alaska. Um but I don't think that my body could take it. Even though I'm a hot mama and I like the cold, I don't think the cold would like me very much. And ocean breezes, yes. I need to go to the beach. I have not I have not been on the beach in a little while. I need to go to the beach and take y'all with me. I would have liked to cruise Alaska in the summer, but now really don't want to travel. Yeah. Nope, I'd rather go south. I would really love in the summer to visit Alaska. I have uh, um I don't know how to explain this. I have an ex sister in law that lives in Alaska that's invited me up there. Um, but I don't know if I'll ever go and stay with her. But I'd like to go up there. Oh yeah, I am too old to stay there. Yep. Ken Breezes would be so good. Yep. Let's just take us to the beach. Okay, I'll do that in the next couple of days. I promise I'll try my best to take y'all to the beach. Nope, I've seen Jaws too many times and I don't walk on water. Well, um, I live in Florida, and we go to the beach all the time. Um, I don't think I don't think there's that many shark bites. Um, and what happens usually, no one's ever gotten eaten by a shark here. What happens is the shark, because to a shark, people in the water look like turtles swimming, and they love turtles, especially when you're on a surfboard or a boogie board or something like that. So they grab a hold of people's legs, and that's usually what gets bitten, their legs or their feet or something. I don't think I've ever seen um an arm getting bit. I know they had a movie about the girl who lost her arm, but I don't think anybody here has ever that I've seen. But I don't watch the news anymore either, so just saying. I have an ex brother in law with a cabin in Alaska. Wow, that's awesome. I meant to say ocean breezes. It came out funny spell check. My sister said they had a 12-foot white off of Oregon a few days ago. Wow. Okay, folks. Has anybody else got any more prayer requests? My daughter has a marine biology degree used to swim after sharks. Crazy girl. Yeah, they usually don't there's only certain kinds of sharks that really go on attack mode. Well, I don't see nothing coming up, so I'm going to go ahead and pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for the time that we've had here, Lord. I pray, Lord, that you bless it and that you are shown to be wonderful in everyone here. And I pray, Lord, that you continue to bless these folks. I pray, Lord, that you warm up their weather for them so they don't have all this snow and crazy ice and stuff. So they're snowed in. I know Teresa and them guys are worried about that, and I'm sure Bub's close to it too. I pray, Lord, that you continue to uh, take care of all of us. And Lord, I want to ask a special, special, special prayer for um, um, Kimber's baby, and for Kimber too. Give her peace that you're going to take care of this heart problem with her baby, and that um, it'll be all fine. That her baby's going to be just fine, Lord. Heal that heart and make it whole. Help it to get great nourishment and grow to be a healthy, happy baby, and in adulthood and grow up old like the rest of us. And thank you, Lord, that you give us this great, great, great blessing to be able to have children and raise them and grow them to teach them your ways, Lord. I thank you for all that you do for us, Lord. And thank you for being there for me and kicking that devil in the butt when he's bothering me, Lord. And I just thank you. And Lord, put a special hedge around me. Keep me safe and sound and not bringing anything to Mr. Walt. And thank you for all that you do for me. Help us to have great gardens this year and to be able to grow all the things that we need so that we don't have to depend on the stupid grocery stores. You didn't intend for us to have to do that. I think it's better to barter and trade with friends and family anyways to get what we really need. But I thank you, Lord, for all that you do for us. And I ask these things in your name, Jesus. Amen. The prepping preacher has been in ICU with the C. Oh, okay. Let me put this down. And Lord, all these people, like the prepping preacher and then that have been sick and in ICU and on um, ventilators, and I've even heard of people having to take dialysis and all kinds of stuff from this stupid stuff going around. I pray, Lord, that you help them through it and give their families peace. Don't let them be really in a lot of pain, Lord. Let them be able to come through it. Thank you for healing Patty and Mac and so many others that have had it recently, Lord. And I just keep lifting up people when I find them to you. And just in your name, Jesus, amen. His name's Tim. Okay. Thank you. No, I don't think I watched them. I know I've got a couple of preachers on there that I've watched a few times, but I don't really watch a lot of the preaching um because I don't really know what they stand for. Isn't that awful? Um Oh, yes, and Keith, I have been praying for him. That's nice to hear that he's better. He had it pretty rough, didn't he? Didn't he have a heart attack, Teresa? You're welcome, Susan. And I will keep her in my prayers too. But keep me updated, okay, honey? No, I think you're right about that, Kathy. He had a heart attack before, but this was the C, and he was in a coma. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Now, I'm just going to put this out there, guys. I am speaking from experience. Being put on a ventilator and in a coma is not something that you ever want to wake up from. It will leave you, how do I say this? I don't, how do I say this? If somebody could have PTSD or whatever it is, you know what I'm trying to say. That right there is something that triggers for me. Every time I think that I'm going to get sick, I freak out because that's what I see myself going into. Because once you have pneumonia, if you've ever talked to a doctor, pneumonia can continue to come back over and over again. That's why I'm surprised when I had that nastiness that I didn't end up in the hospital or die from it, because praise you, Lord. I just have to praise him. He is the only reason why I'm sitting here right now. Cindy was on one 17 years ago and they tied her down. Don't know how she did it. Yeah, it's awful. When they even gave me Ativan, which is I'm allergic to, instead of it calming me down, it charged me up, and I was trying to get out of the bed and pull out tubes and all kind of stuff. So when the second time they tried to pull me, wake me up and everything, my daughter Becky was this close to my face. Mom, you have to breathe. You're okay. You have a tube down your throat. They're helping you breathe. Do not freak out. And the whole time I'm going, what in the world is this? Am I hallucinating? What is going on? You know, because the last thing I knew, I was in the emergency room and I just sat up on um I just got up on the gurney, the bed thingy. That's all I knew. That's all I remembered. It was really weird. And then the drugs they had me on, I was hallucinating very badly. So that's why I pray so heartily for the people who are on vents and are in ICU and have to go to the hospital and such, and the people that have got it, so that they don't end up that way, because that's not something that anybody wants to go through. So, anyways, I don't know if I'm buffering or you guys just ain't saying nothing. Anyways, it is time for me to get off here, so I'm going to say good night, everybody. Hope you guys have sweet dreams. Hope everybody has I'm good. Cool. Hope everybody has a warm night, and um I hope you don't get too much bad weather. Good night, all. Love you guys. Sweet dreams. Bye bye now.